Oh, I ain't even changed the title. That's not even the title. But we speaking on Labubu dolls, man. Real truth behind these Labubu dolls, nigga. Um, I did do like the first part of the lecture on, or lesson, lecture, whatever you want to call it. I did the first part on the TikTok, on my TikTok. So once again, y'all, make sure you tap in with the TikTok. I'm gonna leave that link down below in the description. It's also gonna be linked in my actual description or my bio and on my YouTube channel. So y'all go tap in there too. But if you want to know what my bro, just look up Spiritualhomiekash. You gonna find me. You gonna find me for sure on TikTok. Just look up my name. You gonna find me. What it do, DJ? What it do, man? Um, love to everybody who finna join up. Love to everybody who joining up. My fault. Love to everybody who watching this through the playback. All right. What to do for Roz? Nah, I don't have the doll. I'm explaining how this shit, how it's a demon. It's the doll is a demon, gang. It's a demon. Hopefully this will bring clarity to a lot of people, bring a lot of awareness to how they try to influence or they try to have us in this illusion regarding a lot of shit, but specifically this doll is a modern day version of a demon, okay? Or a modern day version of this motherfucker called Pazuzu, all right? So we might as well hop straight into it because, like I said, I was doing the first part on the TikTok. So y'all make sure y'all go tap in with me on TikTok, Spiritualhomiekash, 2 H's. I had changed the name because sooner or later we're gonna have hopefully the second channel content running on there. So we gonna make another TikTok for that. But regarding these Labubu dolls, man, I spoke on there. We was watching the video. I spoke on what I knew off my own inner knowing. Then I tried to do some research with AI and Google. Of course, they not gonna give me no evidence. They gonna continuously say, nigga, ain't no credible evidence or ain't no scientific evidence giving what you saying. But that's how it be, y'all. And that's what I told them on the TikTok. That's how it be along your spiritual journey or along you bigging up all this esoteric or occult knowledge. Esoteric and occult does not mean evil, nigga. It's hidden. It's hidden knowledge, okay? So along your journey, make sure you trust your gut or trust your intuition because you always gonna come across some shit like that where you trying to look up more information or find more information about it and they're gonna say, oh, either it's a conspiracy, a rumor. Bro, fuck that shit. They use words like that to throw you off, so make you seem like you don't know what the fuck you talking about, or really just to humble your ass and, like I said, make you seem like you don't know what the fuck you talking about and you just doing what you're doing for no reason. But no, trust me, my nigga, you're not. All right, that's your intuition, that's your gut, that gut feeling. Follow it, okay? No, that inner knowing that you got on certain shit, trust me, that's facts, bro. Because all you're gonna end up doing is just trying to look up more information. Like I said, either they gonna tell you they ain't got no scientific information, or it's a conspiracy, or it's a rumor, nothing to back it up, or they gonna give it to you straight, and it's gonna be confirmation of what you thought or what you knew from inside, or from your gut feeling, or from your intuition. So that's enough of that. But the Labubu, all right? The Labubu, that's what we were doing. We were doing more information, trying to look up shit for the Labubu. And this is just one of the sources I came across on YouTube, and we didn't finish the video. I was like, fuck it, let me come on the YouTube, show y'all some love, because I ain't been on this bit in a little minute. But let me come over here, show y'all some love. And yeah, I was actually on this joint yesterday. I'm cap. I was on this joint yesterday. But I mean, like, regarding lessons and shit, I ain't had no lesson on this motherfucker in a little minute. Been like a good week. What to do, everybody in the chat though, man? Yep, exactly, like Annabelle, and that's exactly what was one of the first examples that came up. Annabelle, like, and I'm thinking like, bro, if Annabelle is possessed, what the fuck make y'all think that these Pazuzu, because that's his real name, Pazuzu is a demon. But what make you think that these Labubu dolls are not some type of either possessed or they got something over that motherfucker? But I just believe it's just the spirit of the Pazuzu. Like I said, just the modern day version of the Pazuzu demon. Okay? That's how I see it. That's all my own inner knowing. That's what I believe. You feel me? Just off the energy of the doll. You know what I'm saying? Just off the energy of the doll itself. That's the spirit, or that's the energy from this motherfucking Pazuzu nigga. That's the same energy from bro. You feel me? That's how I see that shit. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures first before we get into it. just to give y'all a little confirmation and show y'all, like, bro, this motherfucker is based off of a demon. This motherfucking doll that everybody, grown ass men, grown ass people in general, is possessed or obsessed over. Yeah, bro. This motherfucker is a demon. Originally designed after a demon. All right. And okay, so because I need to give y'all a little backstory as well. Okay, so regarding the backstory, it was this nigga named Lu or Kasing Lung. That's his name, Kasing Lung. He was like I said, made in it was made in, I'm saying like I said this shit on here, but it was on TikTok where I was explaining this shit. So that's why I'm saying y'all need to go tap in with the TikTok so y'all really understand what I'm saying. But bro, this Labubu nigga is based off of this Pazuzu nigga, but they not gonna tell you. The nigga who made this, Kasing Lung, he based this shit off of, like, they say he based this shit off of like monsters in his designer collection. You know what I'm saying? Because mind you, these Labubu dolls, they be in like designer stores and shit too. You'll see them sometimes in designer stores too. I mentioned on the TikTok, I saw a bunch of Labubu dolls in Johnny Dang's store, because he got like a store, designer store on top of his jewelry store. So because I was watching Speed, I was watching I Show Speed, I was watching his live and him meeting Johnny Dang or whatever, and they had a whole bunch of these dolls in there. So that's confirmation, like, this shit is more so meant for like designer. That gives another reason as to why it's so easily pushed out to the masses and why motherfuckers is accepting it and shit like that. Because they want to follow the trend and they want to, you know what I'm saying? Just like every other designer, like a Miri and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? You see another motherfucker with that shit on, you want to wear that shit too. So I feel like that's how they sort of influence the adults or whatever. But specifically the kids, because that's who this was targeted for. This shit is specifically targeted towards kids, dog. You know what I'm saying? I know this specifically because they try to target the kids through a lot of different shit now, specifically the kids, y'all. Because they know if they target the kid, the kids are pure. The kids are pure. The kids have a great imagination, and that's what they want to kill. You feel me? That and, hey, whatever the fuck this doll got going on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because this doll, the demon, the Pazuzu demon, is the demon of destruction and the demon of what you call that shit? Demon of destruction and plague. So like people getting sick and shit like that. So yeah, this Labubu nigga is based off of this nigga, but I'm saying like, oh no, it's based off of like a designer. It's supposed to be a designer like brand. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like part of this collection of different designer collectible dolls that are monsters. Okay, so that was my thing. That's the prediction I came up with. These elite niggas, the people who control the masses, they decided to go to this nigga Kasing Lung. That's how you spell his name, Kasing Lung. Okay, they decided to go to bro, and they asked him, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, can you go ahead, just make this motherfucker right here? And we'll sell your shit. We'll promote your shit to the max, nigga. You feel me? That's the prediction I came up with. But we're gonna watch the video. Hopefully it'll give y'all more clarity on what the fuck I'm talking about here. But then again, we is playing like only part of the video, because the first part is the first part was sort of like an introduction though. So y'all probably ain't missed nothing. But only thing y'all miss, I say, is because we saw this video, the Homer Simpson video. He's actually holding the actual Pazuzu statue. You know what I'm saying? Or the demon, the real demon, not the modernized version, because this is the modernized version of Pazuzu. That's just what we gonna say here, because that's literally what it is. It's just a modern day version so that these little kids and everybody can accept it in their crib. What the fuck? You think niggas is buying this shit if it got devil horns and wings and shit on it? You think niggas is just buying that? Like, no, they gotta make it look like a regular plush doll. They gotta make it look, you know what I'm saying? They gotta make it look acceptable. You know what I'm saying? To the kids mainly though, because like I said, that's who they targeting. So, and when I said like designer and shit, that's really it. That it really is what they did. Regarding like this being like a designer thing, that really is what they did. They asked, or they got different celebrities to rock this shit. You know what I'm saying? to normalize it or to influence it onto the masses. All right, just like they do with every other thing, right? Designer, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They give it to a celebrity and they push that motherfucker. They promo that motherfucker. So yeah, in this video regarding Homer, I should just play the video. Yeah, I'm gonna just play the video. But this nigga Homer, he goddamn pretty much possessed by the Labubu doll and or the Pazuzu statue, because that's what he had in his hand, and that's really what, like, that was like the how they was trying to tie it in type shit. My fault. That was really how they was trying to connect it in a way, or how you can see it. That's literally what the Labubu doll is. It's the Pazuzu nigga. All right, I'm finna play this video. Look at this nigga Homer, bro. It's how they got these grown-ass men acting over the Pazuzu. Over the Labubu, my fault. I keep getting the names mixed up. I mean, that's literally who the fuck it is. The same shit, bro.
You're in the dark with Pazuzu. When Pazuzu's eyes are glaring, it's time to go to bed. You'll see demon shadows fighting, but it just...
You feel me, though? Like, you feel me?
It's time to go to bed. You'll see demon
mind you, this is like an example of, this is just an example of the Labubu doll. You know what I'm saying? It's just an example of the Labubu doll.
Well, Mommy and Daddy carouse downstairs. You'll be here in the dark with bed. You'll see demon shadows fighting, but it's just inside your head. When Pazuzu's eyes are staring, and the moonlight will turn red. Cause on nightmares, until we all are dead.
Hello and welcome back.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Like, just watch that clip again. Go look it up if you got to, and just imagine that shit being the Labubu doll, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the Pazuzu statue, because that's literally what it is. Mind you, like I said, the Labubu doll is just another modern day version or a new version of the motherfucker Pazuzu demon. You know what I'm saying? And they did say, like, it was popularized regarding, like, the demon itself. It was popularized back in, like, 1973 or some shit because of a movie, okay? So, like, what make you think they just not gonna bring this shit back and then just, like I said, modernize it? Or, you know what I'm saying? Try to make it seem like it's some, it's not. You know what I'm saying? To influence the masses to just be okay with it. You feel me? But let's get into it, bro, before I continue to keep yapping and not get the lesson off. So, right where I had left off, and I got it on fast too, so that she can just get this, bro. I gotta move, nigga. I'm on a time like schedule, nigga. Yeah.
With a body. And around body, to me, always resembles the area of the belly of the beast, if you know what I mean. So what is making people want these creepy little dolls? So they're being sold as blind box collectible items. Anytime you have a blind box collectible item, it like gets the dopamine running, right? It's kind of like gambling. You don't really know what you're going to get. And each box contains a random variant of themed series for these dolls. And then sometimes they have a rare and secret doll in these boxes.
Word, so just another way for them to influence it onto the people to keep buying these motherfuckers just off of the fact of, like, it's a mystery of what you gonna get or what type of Labubu you gonna get.
They are small. Most of these dolls are very small, and they're like vinyl figurines, and they're anywhere from 12 to 30 inches, okay? And then they even have some bigger ones, which are quote-unquote life size, of what these little trolly, furry, evil Teletubbies would look like if they were actually alive. And that's standing at 4 foot tall. Ooh, yucky.
That is what they look like, Teletubby, though.
Energy about these dolls when we look at the names of the dolls and the names of the series. So the popular series include Exciting Macaroon, Fall in the Wild, Have a Seat, and Big Into Energy. Plus, they've also had collaborations with Coca-Cola, One Piece, and other special editions. So I will say the Big Into Energy was the one that really stood out to me on names. Now, anytime you're talking about energy, we have to remember that energy is life, right? We all move with energy. Energy brings life.
Right.
Do I think energy or spirit form or entity form can be created by basically just existing and then taking a castle? Yes, I do. And
exactly.
If this wasn't something that would happen, then how do you explain Annabelle, one of the most creepiest dolls ever? And we talked about Annabelle in one of the astrology days, of how Annabelle was this doll that supposedly came from a nurse that was given to her. The doll was given to her as a gift, and then when she took the doll in, she noticed that this doll began to do some weird things. Like, it was always moving around. It was in one location and then a different location. And she ended up calling a priest to have an exorcism of that doll. And that doll actually was seen as possessed by some paranormal experts. And if you want to listen to that Astrology Date podcast, it's on the YouTube channel. I think it was for the month of May, or the month of June, and we were doing a reflection of May, so when we talked about the Annabelle doll. But I do believe that energy can shift into capsules. These capsules could be human. These capsules could be doll-like figurines. These capsules could be just about anything, crystals, and so on. So
Right. All right. So she giving us straight confirmation. Like, nigga, this motherfucker is really possessed, if anything. But like I said, realistically, like I said, it's just the energy of the doll itself. You know what I'm saying? It's just the energy of the doll itself, like the facial feature, all that shit. Like I said, it's the energy of the Pazuzu nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that shit, bro, that shit crazy though. And this should be help y'all see like confirmation on regarding like crystals and all that type of shit. Like anything in this world, I feel like it's off of intent. Okay, it's off of intent. You know what I'm saying? So they put intent into these Labubu dolls while they making them to. Well, I don't even want to say they put intent into them. I just feel like regarding like, yeah, their intent of making this doll or the way it's built or the way it's made, the way that motherfucker smiling at your ass, but it's cute. Yeah, it's made for your ass. It's made, or it's symbolizing the Pazuzu doll, but it's made for your ass to not be aware and just see it as like just another plush doll and get that motherfucker. Like, you feel me?
So one of the reasons why I think people are drawn.
Let's let her talk some more, and then I'm gonna continue to give, like I said, my little 2 cents, my own inner knowing. If you ain't gonna agree with what I'm saying, you can literally click off the live, bro. You ain't even gotta stick and stay, waste your energy, your time. But I'm gonna always give my own inner knowing, just so not only it'll help me see it from a better perspective, but it'll also help some people in the chat that might be confused to see it in a better perspective. All right.
On to these dolls is because they are ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. They're so ugly, they're cute, is what people say. But we have to remember something. Is when something comes to us in a form of the introduction of what it really is ugly, but cute, it makes you wonder, is this doll really just ugly? And we're overlooking the ugly and trying to make it cute. It definitely has this quirky and mischievous charm behind it, which is creating this mass appeal, and then that dopamine release of the blind box thrill. Now we have to remember that collectors love to chase. They love to chase secrets, they try to duplicate. It's almost like a fixation of creating something and receiving the end product. But what finally happens when you have all of these dolls? Does something creepy appear? Well, some people are saying the more dolls you have, the more paranormal activity that will start to unravel quite badly. There's even celebrities who have been pushing these dolls. Now, I am going to say there's something about celebrities pushing products that just give me the
Like I said,
and I'm going to tell you
they
guys
pushing these motherfucking products so that your motherfucking eyes can be blind to it and get it. Cause most of the world just idolizing niggas, or most of the world just be like looking up to these celebrity niggas like gods. Like, bro, that shit. Like, no, bro. We got it, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. If you still idolizing or obsessed over a celebrity, bro, you got it, bro. You got it. You feel me? You gotta stop that shit. That's fan activity, gang. That's fan activity. You can, like I said, you can support the music. You can love the person's music, whatever. But them being obsessed about the person and trying to, bro, I ain't gonna lie, trying to be like them and all that shit, wear what they got or get what they got, that's when you cross the line, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's pure glazing. You know what I'm saying? Or even just, yeah, like, not just idolizing, but like praising them niggas like they, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like they a fucking god or some shit. Like, nigga, stop it, nigga. Stop it, nigga. And I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I did just post some shit on my story about how this nigga Polo G, cause he tapped in, y'all. He tapped in with the content, y'all. He tapped in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, like I deleted my TikTok, or I got my TikTok banned. And he was fucking with me on my old TikTok. But then, yeah, I guess he see me again on his For You page. He's still fucking with my content on my new page. So, like, this nigga tapped in. But posted on my story. I was like, if Polo G tapped in, what you waiting for? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Cause that's real. Like if this nigga, bro, if niggas is tapping in, bro, to my content, then why the fuck you can't show some love to my content, nigga? And get some game out of it. Like it ain't like I'm just on that bitch just yapping just cause I'm giving y'all niggas value. Shit that you can apply to your real life. Like right now, nigga, I'm helping niggas be aware of this fucking Labubu doll. It's niggas till this day. Niggas like grown men till this day obsessed about a fucking Labubu doll or saying they gonna get a Labubu doll. So hopefully this video can bring awareness to them niggas to never get that shit or to burn that motherfucker or sell it. You know what I'm saying? But just like I said on the TikTok, I don't know if you want to sell some shit to, you know what I'm saying, some shit that's evil to somebody else. Like that's kind of crazy. But hey, that's an option, nigga. Especially to a motherfucker that's willing to buy that shit, because they just blind just like you was to see, like, damn, this motherfucker shit is a demon. This shit a demon, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm not just coming on this whole bringing, like, just yapping and just to yap. Like, nah, I'm giving y'all a game. So, regarding Polo G, I'm not fanned out about, bro. I even told my sister that the first time he tapped in with my shit. I was like, I'm not trying to be fanned out, but this nigga fucking with my content. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. It's just like, me knowing that, I know, like, okay, my message really getting out there. Because, like I said, nigga, if Polo G can see my shit on his For You page, how the fuck you can't see my shit on your For You page and you not showing no love? What's up? You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, bro. Regarding being idolized or, like I said, fanned out, bro, you gotta stop that shit, bro. Only idol you should have in your life for real is your parents, nigga. If your parents did some good deeds, or if your parents is not in jail or dead. But that's who you should be, you know what I'm saying? Idolizing it, or, you know what I'm saying? That's who should be your idol, not these fucking celebrities and shit, bro. We don't know these niggas, bruh. We don't know these niggas, okay? We may know their music word for word, but we don't know these niggas, bruh.
I doubt any of these celebrities actually went out into a frenzy trying to purchase these dolls.
Because this is what they doing. They doing shit like this, like pushing agendas. And specifically this. We can call this an agenda, the Labubu doll agenda. We can call it that. Regarding them, you know, wearing the dolls. Or casually wearing the dolls, you know what I'm saying? Different pictures and shit like that. Like I said, just to promote it or influence others to buy it. Nigga, they do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What's another agenda I could just give to y'all? The gay agenda. They try to put that shit onto the little niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of your streamers you love to this day that's on that bullshit. Pushing that gay agenda shit. Because they know that's not only going to get them numbers, but it's also a part of the agenda that they pushing. You know what I'm saying? That they specifically supposed to be pushing. Like I said, they do shit like this to normalize people or normalize things into the world that have people, you know what I'm saying, on that timing. But specifically, like I said, to the kids, because the kids, bro, they fucking clueless. Bro, you know what I'm saying? They pure shit and they just coming into this world not knowing what the fuck real and what the fuck fake. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, that's a reason why a lot of the little niggas is on BT till this day, because, nigga, the world is surrounded by BT. Niggas on BT, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
They were probably given these dolls, and then for whatever
niggas
reason,
on bad timing, bruh.
or decided, yeah, they are cute, so I'm gonna continue to rock it. But the celebrities who really created some social media buzz around these Labubu dolls were Blackpink's Lisa, which is, I believe, a K-pop band, Rihanna, Dua Lipa, and also Lizzo.
Rihanna? No! Riri? Riri was watching. Oh my God. Riri was watching. Oh. You mean to tell me Riri was rocking the Labubu? Man. I ain't tripping. Like I said, y'all, don't be obsessed, bro, about these, bro, artists and shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, when I be speaking on Riri, hey, I love, you know what I'm saying? Because I love me some trendy shit. You know what I'm saying? I love me some trendy shit. But when I speak on Rihanna, that's just like some old, like, celebrity crush little kid type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been fucking with Rihanna since a little nigga. So, like, if I fan out by Rihanna, that's just cause like, you feel me? I love me some Riri. You feel me? But nigga, nah, bro. Real spill. You see that though? You know what I'm saying? Like I can be fanned out about Rihanna, or I can be, you know what I'm saying, obsessed with Rihanna, and I see Rihanna rocking some fly shit. I want to get that fly shit too. You know what I'm saying? That's how they psychologically get niggas, bro. Real spill. Also knowing like, nigga, we be scrolling on the internet every day. You know what I'm saying? Or the masses be scrolling on the internet every day. So you feel me? Internet like one of the biggest weapons, bro, they got against us. And the only way we can use it back or fight back against them with the same weapon is by, you know what I'm saying, pushing truth and helping people be aware, just like this live right now. You know what I'm saying?
While they are favored with teens.
Cause what they doing? All they doing is pushing fake bullshit, illusion to your motherfucking ass, programming your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what they pushing. So why the hell we can't fight back with the same weapon, this social media shit? You know what I'm saying? To spit truth and awareness, to fight back, nigga. Fight back, nigga.
Teenagers, even adults are taking curiosity to them.
Not just
So
any
it could be
truth, but
for
your
the
truth.
area of nostalgia, the area of like feeling artsy fartsy, or just having something that is seen as being wanted. So typically in retail price, and in the US market, these dolls can cost anywhere from $20 to $40, depending on the size and the rarity. If it is a very exclusive or limited edition doll, of course, its resale is going to be much more. However, the resale has literally skyrocketed, making these life-size mint editions selling for anywhere to $170K and also
Damn.
millions. Okay, like I'm not paying $1 million for a doll. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there's a lot of speculation that led to the hype that these dolls would be worth something later, kind of like the Beanie Babies. I remember everybody was like, these Beanie Babies are gonna be worth a lot.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I get they designer, but like nigga, it's a fucking toy. It's a toy, bruh. Like let's see through the bullshit, gang. I don't give a fuck if it's a collectible, whatever they call it, bro. It's a toy, nigga. It's a plush toy, nigga. Come on, bruh. That they just try to fool y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? They try to fool y'all niggas with the cuteness of it. You feel me? Mainly, like I said, they targeted the kids. So I don't know why there's grown-ass men, grown-ass people obsessed about this fucking doll, nigga. But like, bro, they try to make that shit cute, look all good and shit, up to par, acceptable, nigga. Not knowing whole time this motherfucker is damn near possessed, or it's the energy of a demon, nigga.
And money. Are they? Were they? I don't know about that.
You straight scamming these niggas for a Labubu
doll.
doll.
Beanie Babies, homegirl still had to get a job. But this is the way that society plays us to basically control us in corporate greed.
Let her talk.
And allowing us to feel like we need all these damn useless possessions. And we get so stupid about it that we end up spending money on stuff we later end up donating. And could these dolls be a little bit creepy and demonic? Sure. But the energy that we are using to spend on shit that we don't need is really the ultimate crime. So let's talk about some of the controversies. So some of the controversies are related around spiritual conspiracies, especially around TikTok, claiming that these elf-like dolls could be possessed. And a lot of people talk about how they are resembling the Pazus comparison, which is a little demonic creature. And the buying frenzy is basically making it where people still want these dolls, even if they think they might be possessed. I feel like some people are buying these dolls just to see if they are possessed. So let's get into some of the Nordic or Norse folklore and mythology, which is very rich in ancient beliefs that originate pre-Christian, okay? Pre-Christian. And this is seen as in the area of the Scandinavian world. So primarily in Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Iceland. So Nordic mythology isn't one of the mythologies that I concentrate on. I'm not very well knowledgeable in it. So it is one of the mythologies that I kind of sway away from. It consists of myths and legends and deities and creatures, and also it has energies of the cosmos, passed down through the energy of old Viking traditions and old Viking storytelling, which was later preserved in texts like the Poetic Edda and Persu Edda. Here's kind of some of the introduction of the key Nordic mythology is that there are gods and goddesses. Odin, the Allfather, god of wisdom, war, and death, gave an eye for knowledge. Thor, the god of thunder, strength, and protection, and was seen as a powerful being. Loki, the trickster, the god,
Loki?
was also a trickster god, part giant, and was also known for being mischievous and had shape-shifting properties. Freyja, the goddess of love and fertility and battle, that would ride chariots that were pulled by cats. Frigg, the Odin's wife, goddess of marriage, motherhood, and prophecy. Freyr, the god of fertility, prosperity, and fair weather. So it is believed that there are 9 realms in Nordic cosmology, or I guess kind of like astrology, but it's known as cosmology, where together it's a yig drizzle, a giant ash tree that connects 9 worlds. So Asgard, the realm of the Aster gods, like Odin and Thor, reside there.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. As she's speaking on this shit, and mind y'all, this is like Greek mythology or some shit. Bro, as I'm thinking about this shit, I'm thinking about the movie Thor. Like, nigga, what the fuck? These niggas made Thor out of the Greek mythology shit. Like, what the fuck? These niggas made the superhero Thor, nigga. They made this shit off of some mythology shit. Or it's a Nordic mythology, not Greek. But I feel like most of that mythology just be our shit, just flipped around. And it's not a myth, nigga, it's a fact. They just turn that motherfucker into a myth by whitewashing it. But on to this shit, bro.
Vanaheim, the home of the Vanir gods like Frey and Freyja. I'm probably destroying these names. I apologize. Midgard, Earth realm for humans. So the humans live on Midgard. Jotunheim, the land of the giants like Jotunor, often the enemies of the gods. Alheim, the realm of light and the energy of elves, okay? And then also Savathim, or Nidavellir, the land of dwarfs. And the Niflheim, the coldest world, or world of cold ice and mist. And then also Mesuphelm, the realm of fire and the home of the fire giants. Heltham, the underworld ruled by the hell and the daughter of the Loki. So in Greek mythology, they believe in giants, elements of chaos. They believe in areas of Viking zombies. They also have stories that resemble warrior maidens known as the Valkyries, the elves, and the dwarves, which are godlike ethereal creatures. And then also the Venefir, which is a monstrous wolf, which is a son of the Loki. So they have a lot of areas of mythology, deities, demons, and even creatures such as elves and trolls.
Mind y'all, these motherfuckers are the only aliens that they talk about. And this is what niggas think is gonna come out the sky. This is what niggas think is gonna come out the sky, gang. But no, bro. This is hilarious just looking at this shit. But bro, these niggas, these are a specific type of aliens, okay? I can tell you that. These are a specific kind of aliens, the Greys, all right? Make sure you look up or do research on your extraterrestrials. These are a specific kind of aliens, but once again, these are the only motherfuckers that they're going to show you. And the reason why is because they're actually a part of the Draco star system, or the Draconians, the niggas who running this shit. You know what I'm saying? Or got this shit in control. These are just another like, I guess you could say, species of the Draconians, the Greys.
Trolls and dwarfs and almost like master tricksters. So with this mythology, we see that the Labubu doll.
But mind you though, nigga, they look, bro, them alien niggas look, they look like me. Nigga, they look like you, nigga. Nigga, cause we are extraterrestrial. We are different species on this fucking planet, nigga. But they got you thinking we just all human. We just all human around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Little illusion to shit like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all can't feel me on that, how the fuck can y'all not feel me on the fact that this motherfucking Labubu shit? But I know I know some of y'all on here feeling me. But it was some people that just wasn't feeling me on what I was saying. Plus Google and AI motherfucking ass talking about something they ain't got no credibility about. Like, bro, they know what the fuck up, bro. All right, back onto this story, because I'm thinking she giving like mythology, so it's all gonna add up to like some type of backstory, or it's all gonna add up to what the fuck the Labubu intent is. So, bro, we gonna see, bro. We gonna see.
appears to be directly inspired more by the energy of the troll, the trickster spirit, and also the house goblin, known as
Word.
the elf in Scandinavian folklore. But with modern day, this little doll is seen as being ugly and cute, where it makes you wonder what energy of the trickster spirit has this doll incorporated. Also, there is the energy of myths and traits that come with trolls. So trolls were often seen as wild forest dwelling beings that were ugly and mischievous and sometimes childlike. So I'm not surprised that they are selling these dolls to children or young adults. Also, the Lubu connection is the wild hair, the big ears, and the slightly creepy smile. That child-sized proportions are very troll-like. Also, it is believed to be hiding in the energy of the doll, of that actual creature, coming out and creating some type of mischievous energy. Also, with other myths that have a connection to the Labu doll is tiny humanoid beings, which could be seen as house spirits that live in folklore tradition. These are often seen as like elves or some type of being that has pointed ears and mischievous personality, which is really what this doll resembles. So I would say that this doll does have a energy that could feel a little bit possessed, even though I don't plan on taking this doll to find out. But they are even linking this doll to demons like Pazus, who is a Mesopotamian myth and was also seen in The Exorcist. So it's very interesting that this doll is being linked to so many things. I definitely think that the doll does have some energy tied into it. Anytime something is inspired by something a little bit mischievous or even devilish-like, you're going to see that area of mischief kind of resemble in stories and also in areas of where the doll is residing.
Right.
So, in passing Lung's words, he said, the Labubu is a curious little monster who's both innocent and mischievous. He likes to play tricks, but never means harm. He comes from the woods and loves making friends. This definitely fits the Scandinavian and Nordic traditions of forest spirits. We see how this baby troll of the woodlands and goblins have kind of nestled quite nicely in modern day society. So technically, I do think that this is a reinterpretation of the Nordic forest troll, more instead of the actual demonic spirit that everybody is worried about. But just like a troll and mischievous goblin, we can definitely see where duality will play in. The energy of light, darkness, cuteness, creepiness, playful, trickster has really kind of taken its play right into here and now. And what's also interesting is that a lot of people were talking about this doll had some direct ties to a the Simpsons show where Marge Simpson gets this creepy doll that Homer Simpson ordered by accident, and they said that it resembles this new Labu doll. Very, very interesting. So another person who started this whole warning about these dolls was a Christian exorcist. Carlos Martin appeared on a November podcast caution against the Labu dolls, saying if they were they were the foundation of demons and Christians shouldn't own them. He claimed they might be celebrated as even demons. And of course, the clip went viral. Anytime you start talking about demons, everybody's getting in a tail frenzy. So another group of people who talked about this doll being possessed was back in May of 2025. The influencer Talia Official posted on her TikTok that she suspected that there was connections between the Nordic folklore, the pagan demons, and it had the doll bringing in these spirits into her home. And this video made quite the view count go up. There was also talks of a girl who said that she woke up and nobody was in the room with her, but she had scratches on her neck and she thinks it was the doll. So, I don't know. But people definitely feel connected in owning something that could be seen as mischievous. And that's another thing that people love to do, is to dip and dive into the mischievous world of paranormal activity. And I definitely think if you feel that buying a Labubu doll is right for you, go ahead and buy it. There's zero credible evidence that there's any supernatural properties. Just please leave me a comment and let me know. Did your Labubu doll start to torment you at night while you were sleeping?
Right. You feel me? That's not what I'm here for at the end of the day. I'm just here to spit truth, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to bring awareness. I'm not here to stop your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? If you want to play with your toy, play with your little toy. You feel me? If you want to play with your Labubu, play with your Labubu. You know what I'm saying? Don't make me stop you. You feel me? I'm just, like I said, trying to bring awareness, trying to crack shit like this down and really understand it or understand what the fuck going on so we can be aware. But yeah, she did confirm, like, it's still no evidence behind it, like, regarding, like, even with the people like showing like, okay, what happened regarding pagan spirit, like I said, paganism, spirits and shit coming in, like even with that knowledge or with that evidence, like Shorty said, there was a influencer who there was a shorty who said she was asleep and then she felt scratches and shit, or it was some scratches, she woke up with scratches and shit. Bro, even with that evidence, like, it's still not enough, I guess, to realize that this motherfucking shit is a demon or possessed. But like I said, she did confirm, okay, it wasn't. It's more so like just a troll type. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why that motherfucker smiling the way it is, and then it's so cute, because it's like, you feel me? That motherfucker look mischievous or some shit. I don't know, bro. But I'm gonna stick with what I said, nigga. This motherfucker is a Pazuzu demon. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just the energy of that Pazuzu doll or that Pazuzu demon. My fault. The Labubu. This is what I'm gonna say, okay? This is my truth. This is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta believe what I'm saying or what I'm thinking, but real spill, from what I've just heard, this motherfucker is the energy of that demon. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy of that demon. Regarding like it being possessed and shit, niggas may not know all of that. Once again, because I ain't even going to try to experience the shit myself and get the doll. Like, no, bro, what the fuck? But that's why we got to go off the sources and shit we see online and shit. You know what I'm saying? But regarding this shit, bro, like I said, it's the energy of it. It's the energy of the doll just in general. You know what I'm saying? The smile and all that. The way it's giving off something, bro. It's giving off something, bro. Everything is energy, and that just so happened to be just some energy that's what? How do that shit not haunt a nigga or some shit? Like, bro, motherfucker just smiling at your ass. Somebody got a Labubu doll in their room right now. That motherfucker just smiling at your ass. But nah, bro, that's all I wanted to speak on, bro. Like I said, TikTok is where we finished, or we did most of the yapping at. I don't even feel like yapping more on this shit. I feel like I done yapped enough. But y'all get the whole point, though. Y'all get the whole thing. Like, bro, yeah, just don't get you a Labubu. That's just my best bet, nigga. Don't get you a Labubu, but don't stop me from not getting a Labubu. You feel me? Don't have me stop you from getting that motherfucker if you love you or if you want you a Labubu. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. And let this be a lesson. Stop following trends, gang. Stop following fucking trends. Because that's why niggas is at where they at, following the crowd and shit. They stuck with a Labubu doll in their house. Or they stuck with $1 million Labubu doll that they ain't never gonna touch again. Like, that's what I mean. Like, this motherfuckers real life out here buying this shit. That's why I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. Motherfuckers out here buying this shit just for the shit to be sitting in their fucking room or some shit. Or in their house, or just sitting on, like, this some shit you never gonna touch again. Like, be real. Motherfuckers get collectibles and shit just for it to catch dust, nigga. But hey, like I said, bro, don't have me, bro. I'm just chatting, bro. Don't have me stop you from doing what you want to do, gang. Or having what you want to have, bro. Whether it's a collectible, a toy, a plush doll, I don't care, bro. Like I said, I'm just here to bring awareness to those who are not aware of this motherfucker resembling or looking just like a motherfucking demon. You know what I'm saying? Or it's the energy of one. It's literally the energy of one, bro. Let's go in the comments real quick. Dawg said, yeah, let's go in the comments real quick. We're going to end it all like this. But I appreciate every single one of y'all for clicking on this video. If you're watching this through a playback or if you're just in the live right now, love, man. Love, for real. Peace. Hope y'all having an amazing day. Amazing night. Amazing rising. Wherever you at right now. But yeah, I'm going to end it off like this. We just going to read a couple comments. See what other people had at with this. But yeah, man. Labubu. Be aware of the Labubu. Real spill. So dog right here, like, you know what you talking about. You said it's obviously wrong. I never had a Labubu, but whenever I am choosing a doll, I look at the face sculpt, primarily their eyes. To me, the eyes are the windows to the soul. Exactly, right? Right? Even for inanimate objects that have human or animal-like features, most dolls, stuffed animals, and other toys have creative, wonderment, mysterious kind of energy. That's real. As an artist and a doll repainter myself, there are ways of giving a doll animal features, but still have a kind of gentle looking face. But when I looked into the Labubu's eyes, mind you, he said he a motherfucker repainter of the dolls and he's an artist, nigga. So he said, and he loved dolls and he loved choosing dolls. That's what it say. But it's a when, I don't know if this is a girl or a boy, but it say when they looked at the Labubu eyes, mind you, they said the eyes the window to the soul. That's just something you should know off inner knowing. All right. It says I felt like there was a certain maliciousness hiding behind those eyes. So once again, realistically, like it don't gotta just be straight up possessed and hunting motherfuckers and walking around, getting up, walking around and shit. Like it don't gotta be that kind of doll. Realistically, nigga, that motherfucker, off the intent that they put on this doll, because I want to say, okay, yeah, because the demon is the demon of destruction and plague. Okay, yeah, they put that intent into the doll, but also regarding like how it's built or how it's made, like the way it's smiling, all that good shit, the way it's looking at your motherfucking eyes. Like I said, it's somewhere in one of y'all room right now looking dead at your ass. Like I don't know who got Labubu doll in the chat, but it's looking at you, gang. That motherfucker just staring at your ass. But yes, bro, it's just the way the features is of the doll. You know what I'm saying? It's like the energy of it. It gives like it's evil. You know what I'm saying? It's give like it's some demon shit, nigga. Real spill. Yeah, here go one of these Jesus gang banging niggas in the chat talking about the only thing that demons fear is the blood of Jesus. Like that don't sound carnal to some niggas though. Like that don't sound low vibrational. Like niggas is drinking the blood of another man. Like not even trying to be funny. Like that's just crazy, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that's carnal as shit. Niggas drinking the blood of another man. But yeah, that's not even what we talking about here. We're not talking about Christianity. We talking about the Pazuzu Labubu dolls. But yeah, I'm done, man. I'm done yapping here. I really, really hope y'all enjoyed this little live. Just wanted to get this out the way, man. I felt this was very important because it just popped up in my head while I was on TikTok actually, and that's how we came up with the lesson. I was on TikTok, mind you. Follow the TikTok, all right? Make sure you follow the TikTok because we be live on there and I be posting hella content on there. So regarding the TikTok, make sure you tap in because there do be times like those where I just be chilling because that's what I was doing. I was just chilling, just chatting with the chat, vibing it out with the chat, and then that just came up out of nowhere, Labubu. You know what I'm saying? We just start diving in deep. That's the way I go with the flow in this shit, bro. Like I don't try to fight nothing. We just flowing, nigga. Figuring out the best of what we can in the situations we in, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I hope y'all having a blessed night, blessed rising, blessed afternoon, wherever you at. Once again, if you wait, what was I finna say? If you got these dolls, or if you got one of these dolls, please, or if you want one of these dolls, please don't have me be the reason, like, or yeah, please don't have me be the reason why you not getting one, or you don't want to have it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. But then again, do be aware, like, okay, that's what this shit is. And if you aware of that and you against whatever that is, or specifically it being a demon, then my nigga, you need to get that shit gone. But yeah, I'm out this bit. I feel like I'm still trying to yap too much. Merch soon. All right, merch dropping soon. We got a trailer dropping tonight, actually. Stay tuned. All right, stay tuned. Got a trailer tonight. Merch soon, though. Like I said, somewhere in October, we going to get that motherfucker popping. But fall merch, like I said, soon. We cooking up. What else? I'm going to get y'all some law enforcement content out. I got to. I try my best to keep. It's just been a minute, bro. It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute to really like be consistent with the. Since I really been consistent with the like long form type shit, like back to back to back to back. So we gonna have to fall into that. I know it's been like 3 days ago or 2 days ago. I just posted some shit. Y'all make sure y'all go watch the recent content we just dropped. But yeah, bro. It's your boy Spiritual Homie. That's it. I'm out. Peace to everybody, man. Hold on, dog in the chat said, random person on the internet, please enjoy your life always and make sure to touch grass daily. Nigga, that's my job, nigga. That's not your job. It's like, no. Nah, I love the lazy boozy gamer. Dog said, touch grass daily. That's my job, nigga. I'm the one who in here supposed to say that, nigga. Not you. It's like, nah. But yeah, that's, hey, very important, bro. Touch grass. All right? Touch grass. But what's he trying to come at me, though? Am I tripping? Nigga trying to come at me saying I don't touch grass, nigga? Is it because of the lesson we was going over, talking about Labubus? And he just like, bro, this nigga ain't talking about shit. He need to go touch grass. That's crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. I feel offended. It's like, nah. That shit just hilarious. I'm just reading that shit over and over again. That shit says touch grass. Make sure you touch grass daily, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But the realest part out of that message, nigga, enjoy your life. Real spiel. Just enjoy it. Flow with it. Don't force nothing. Just flow. Don't try to deny nothing or don't try to fight nothing. Just flow, nigga. Spiritual Homie, I'm out.